contest, thank you! Heck yeah! Alright, let's do this!
Okay, so we all know that 2020 has been kind of aggressive. We have had a pandemic, we've had riots, my favorite cheesecake place is closed, we've had crazy weather here in Alberta. Well, actually that part's kind of normal, but still, it's been pretty rough. No matter, as Canadians, we push forward and we fight the odds. And that is what Fire on the Lake is all about. So, come with us as we travel behind the scenes and interview the masterminds behind the fireworks, the volunteers who are critical for a smooth operation, and those who are responsible for putting it all together. This is Fire on the Lake. Before we head down to the ground, we want to give a big shout out to Strathmore and the community of Lakewood for collaborating on this project. Seems like a very beautiful place to live, and now they're going to have fireworks right on their back steps. Alright, let's go interview some people. As we got on site, we quickly saw that there wasn't much going on yet. But as the day went on, more and more people started to show up, two of whom are from the Strathmore Chamber of Commerce. And as we interviewed them, we started to see that community was going to be a big theme that day.
Everyone pulling together. This is going to be such a great way to show the community and show Alberta, if not Western Canada, what Strathmore can do. The community's pulled together, all the resources, everyone pulled together to be one big fantastic team, and it's awesome. So excited. Can't wait.
Yes.
Awesome.
Scott proposed this idea to us only a few weeks ago, and as soon as he kind of described what it was that he was trying to do, we said we're all in.
Yep.
Strathmore,
100%.
yeah, where this chamber is right behind you.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys really truly believe in community engagement and
100%. This community is so strong. It's incredible.
Yeah, we are very fortunate. We've got 14,000 people-ish in Strathmore, and the rest of our community is Wheatland, which is another 30,000 people or so, and all of the different businesses in the area. And Sean and I have been kind of doing this as a team effort for about a little more than a year now
Yep.
with the chamber,
Yep.
and nothing but great positive vibes that come from the people here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
after speaking with Haley and Sean, we decided to chase down the younger generation living in the town for their perspective. That's when we found Emily and Cody, two volunteers from the Strathmore High School Student Council.
I'm Emily.
I'm Cody
We're here to volunteer.
from Student Council at Strathmore High School.
What's the Student Council at Strathmore High School?
It's just a group of student leaders that we help out in the community and do fun stuff around the school.
Make schooling better.
Makes feeling better. So you guys volunteer a lot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do a lot of stuff in the community.
It's important?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to make the community better.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
How's COVID been out here for you guys?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
No?
Stuck at home,
Kind
Yeah.
of lonely.
Yeah.
working in a grocery store.
Which one?
Co-op.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. After our interviews with the Strathmore reps, a lot more was happening on site. It takes a lot of manpower and organization to make an event like this happen, especially in such a short period of time. By now, most of the operations were set up, so we decided to head on down to Video Village. Unfortunately, the main streaming guy, John, was too busy to speak, but we did get some sweet footage of his setup. We even got in the back of the Shaw van. As the fireworks go off, several cameras and drones capture the footage. It is then streamed through the Shaw setup to your TV for comfortable home viewing. I've simplified it, but it's very complex. I mean, just look at all those cords. It's enough to give anyone with mild OCD a stress attack. After Video Village, it was just a short walk over to where the drones were being set up. Luckily enough, we were to catch Daryl McDonald for an interview. He's an advanced drone pilot and the owner of Clear Blue in Calgary.
What does this mean to you in terms of just getting everyone together for Canada Day and volunteering? Why did you volunteer for this?
I am a big proponent of promoting the community and this sort of stuff as well. So even with my drone work and things. I work big budget productions, and I work tons and tons and tons of small stuff in around Calgary. And sometimes I will, you know, I'll work with the budget that's there, because I mean, if you don't promote the community, the bigger picture doesn't happen, right? So the small stuff needs to happen in order for everything to grow and to sort of mature within the community. And something like this, I mean, we don't have any big public events this year because of COVID, and I think it's really important to have these types of things for the community, and to keep spirits higher than they might be.
Finally, it was time to move on to the fireworks. We were able to catch Ken, the lead engineer for GlobalFest, and discuss what he was doing. You could tell he's very passionate about what he does.
There is, you know, if you've seen the movie, it's a story about a lot of what you could now call societal misfits and how they all come together. And so people who really don't fit into the mainstream society. And the music is just so amazing. I've used it for so many shows, and it's one that just gets everybody pumped up.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the way we act.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, you know, it's people will be singing along, you know, and fireworks, whether you're 3 years old, whether you're 93, whether, you know, wherever you come from in the world, it all speaks to everybody the same. It's the greatest equalizer. So with COVID around, this is a great way to sort of kick it in the butt and say, you know, we want to get back, but at the same point, we want to do it safe.
During the interview, Ken offered to take us to the backstage area where the big guns were at. And I mean, who's going to say no to that? As we came up, we could see that these fireworks were clearly much larger than the other ones, and definitely pack a bang. Ken went into detail about what it's all about.
This is one of the largest effects that we'll be shooting at Fire on the Lake out at Strathmore. And this, much as it looks round right now, will become a heart. There's a whole heart pattern that's in here, and when that break charge happens, 500 feet in the air, you're gonna have all of these stars that will go shooting out in the shape of a heart. Now, sometimes the heart will beat the way it's supposed to be. Other times it may be flat like Saturn's rings, or it may be a little askew. We can't sort of weight these to make sure that they go up. But these are pretty special effects.
After a great interview with Ken, we finally managed to catch up with Scott, who is responsible for the entire vision and organization of this great event.
My name's Scott Silva. I'm one of the creator, producer, director, if you want, of the show. Heck Yeah was really conceived during COVID. It was about bringing together people, resilient, and doing something innovative. Fireworks, events, everything been canceled because of mass gatherings, so we wanted to bring that back to the people. There's a way to do this, and we're trying our best. We've been doing it on a shoestring budget, and we've only been planning for 3 weeks. We've assembled an amazing team, and everybody here is volunteers, which is absolutely amazing. What we really want to showcase is not only the people involved, this amazing town of Strathmore, and also the community of Lakewood. Part of what we're doing here is to show everybody this is an event or community destination. Every couple months we're going to be doing some big events out here. We've got some things going on with GlobalFest. We're going to be doing some Tough Mudder competitions. We're calling it Global Gladiators. We're having a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody for coming out, all the volunteers. This could not have been done without you, and heck yeah.
Well, with all of the interviews under wraps, there was only one thing left to do. It was time to get to the chopper. The helicopter had finally arrived with the cameraman, and everybody was super excited to go and see. This was our last stop for the night, and as we get on board, we prepare ourselves for the great show about to happen. This was the last stop for the night, and the most exciting for me because I got to go on the helicopter. Enjoy the fireworks.